In Indonesia,
Yes.
what do you think would be an Indonesian's openness to becoming a startup founder as a career option?
It's quite open because I think mostly Indonesian tend to look for a stable career, which is understandable, like corporate and so on, because that's what we kind of know. You know, going to school, we gotta get a job and so on. But I think starting now, most people, young people, are more open to experimenting and starting a business. So I would say we are mostly open to start out our own company.
So for yourself and these other people who you might know,
Yeah.
do you feel that they could be open to building a business that is financially sustainable and profitable versus, let's say, the trend of getting a lot of
Right.
venture capital money to build your business?
Definitely, and that's I think something interesting in Indonesia is that most people that want to start a business, I'm not sure if they think of it as in a typical startup where you kind of like fundraising and so on. They just kind of think that business should be profitable. It should be kind of long lasting and sustainable, and they usually focus on how do I get the cash to start, and then what's the product that's gonna work. Some people are definitely know more about that stuff, about the VC world, investing world. But I think for most people that want to start business in Indonesia, they're not really aware, even like, is that a possible thing to kind of like fundraise round after round?
How important do you think it is to have a personal purpose for building your business?
100%. Because, personally for me, the purpose is what keeps me going. Because business are very tough.
Yeah.
It's very uncertain, and purpose is kind of that undercurrent energy that just keeps me waking up and wants to tackle the problems.
How willing are you, and how willing would other Indonesians be, for example, to go through a program or some sort of coaching or counseling to understand yourself a bit better so you can get to that purpose? Do you think there's an appetite for that in Indonesia?
They are, but they will be resistant.
Okay.
Because in Indonesia, I think people just want to be more practical in a sense. They want to like start doing the business, don't want to think about their kind of like, the mindset of side of thing.
Right.
And they just want to like, okay, printing money, right? But I think when they start doing that, they kind of realize that business is in part about ourselves as well. So having a program that is accessible to that, I think a lot of people will definitely resonate with it.